हाय गाइस, वेलकम बैक टू माय यूट्यूब चैनल। मैं विभोर श्रीवास्तव और आज मेरे साथ जुड़ेंगे क्रिक क्रेजी जॉन्स यानी जॉन स्पेनी, जिनको आप सब ट्विटर पे जानते हैं, फॉलो करते हैं। उनको मोर देन 100 के लोग फॉलो करते हैं। सो आज मेरे साथ जुड़ेंगे और हम उनके साथ कंडक्ट करेंगे लाइव Q&A सेशन, लाइव क्वेश्चन आंसर सेशन है। तो आप लोग अपने क्वेश्चंस पूछ सकते हैं जॉन से। आज आपको जो भी क्वेश्चंस पूछने हैं वो आप पूछ सकते हो। तो जॉन्स मेरे साथ अभी जुड़ने वाले हैं थोड़ी देर में। उसके बाद आप लोग अपने क्वेश्चंस पूछ सकते हैं जॉन से। हम बात करेंगे इंडिया वर्सेस श्रीलंका पे, इंडियन टेस्ट कैप्टन पे बात करेंगे एंड इंडिया वर्सेस वेस्ट इंडीज की बात करेंगे। तो काफ़ी सारे टॉपिक्स हैं जो उसके साथ बात करने के लिए। आपके सारे क्वेश्चंस मैं लेने का ट्राई करूंगा एंड इफ यू थिंक कि आपका क्वेश्चन बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है और मैं नहीं ले पा रहा हूँ तो आप सुपर चैट में भी अपना क्वेश्चन भेज सकते हो और सुपर चैट भी आप भेज सकते हो। तो आपके सुपर चैट का भी मैं वेट करूंगा। एंड अब जॉन्स मेरे साथ जुड़ने वाले हैं थोड़ी देर में, तो आप सब मेरे साथ बने रहें। सो मेरे साथ जॉन्स जुड़ने वाले हैं अब थोड़ी देर में, तो आप लोग मेरे साथ बने रहें एंड उसके बाद हम लोग बातचीत शुरू करेंगे। अभी इंडिया वर्सेस श्रीलंका सीरीज स्टार्ट होने वाली, T20 सीरीज, उस पे हम डिस्कशन करेंगे, जिसमें आपको रोहित शर्मा एज अ कैप्टन दिखेंगे, जसप्रीत बुमराह वाइस कैप्टन होंगे उस टीम के, विराट कोहली आपको उसमें नजर नहीं आएंगे, ऋषभ पंत को भी रेस्ट दिया गया और ऐसे में संजू सैमसन की टीम में वापसी हुई है, तो आपको संजू सैमसन टीम में वापस दिखाई देंगे। तो आपको संजू सैमसन दिखाई देंगे टीम में वापस एंड रविंद्र जडेजा टीम में वापस आए हैं। सो काफ़ी सारे कुछ चेंजेस हैं, छोटे छोटे चेंजेस हैं टीम में जो आपको इंडिया से श्रीलंका के टाइम दिखाई देंगे। वाई इज ही नेवर कम ऑन टाइम? वो टाइम पे नहीं आते हैं। जॉन्स जॉन्स सेलिब्रिटी हैं तो वो टाइम पे नहीं आते। अभी जॉन्स को आने में भी थोड़ा और टाइम लगेगा और 5 मिनट्स में आ पाएंगे वो। सो सॉरी फॉर डिले, बट मैं क्या कर सकता हूँ, जॉन्स लेट है। सो गाइस, इंडिया वर्सेस श्रीलंका की बात करेंगे, टेस्ट सीरीज की बात करेंगे एंड इंडिया वर्सेस वेस्ट इंडीज की बात करेंगे, आईपीएल की बात करेंगे, मेगा ऑक्शंस की बात करेंगे। सो आप लोगों के सारे क्वेश्चंस को भी लेंगे। 2 आवर्स हो गया वेट करते करते। नहीं, 2 आवर्स तो नहीं हुआ, अभी 10 मिनट्स हुए हैं। आ जाएंगे अभी जॉन्स 5 मिनट्स बाद ज्वाइन करने वाले हैं। सो डोंट वरी, जॉन्स मेरे साथ अभी जुड़ेंगे। उसके बाद हम बात करेंगे ये सारी सीरीज की। उसके बाद हम बात करेंगे आईपीएल की, मेगा ऑक्शन की। जब मेरे साथ जॉन्स जुड़ेंगे आप लोग के क्वेश्चंस लेंगे और परसों से स्टार्ट हो रही है इंडिया से श्रीलंका सीरीज। तो कल मैं वापस लाइव आऊंगा और आप लोगों के साथ शेयर करूंगा बेस्ट टीम फर्स्ट T20 आई के लिए। इंडिया वर्सेस वेस्ट इंडीज का काफ़ी अच्छा हमारा रिस्पॉन्स रहा, आप लोगों ने काफ़ी सपोर्ट किया, व्यूज़ जो है काफ़ी अच्छे नंबर में आया और सब्सक्राइबर्स भी काफ़ी अच्छे से गेन हुए। तो इसी तरह से आप लोग सपोर्ट करते रहें तो मुझे भी मज़ा आएगा और आप लोगों के लिए भी अच्छा कंटेंट मैं लेके आता रहूँगा। सो हमारे साथ बने रहें। जॉन्स थोड़ी देर में ज्वाइन होने वाले हैं और उसके बाद आप सभी लोग अपने क्वेश्चन पूछ सकते हैं एंड ही सेलिब्रिटी ही सेलिब्रिटी ट्विटर स्टार ऑनेस्टली। बिल्कुल जॉन सेलिब्रिटी है, उसमें कोई डाउट नहीं है और इसलिए उनको थोड़ा आने में टाइम लग रहा है, बट वो ज्वाइन करेंगे। सो नो वरीज एंड उसके बाद हम हमारा डिस्कशन स्टार्ट करेंगे। सो गाइस, मैं आपको इंडिया वर्सेस श्रीलंका के बारे में बता रहा था, जिसके लिए फैंटेसी टिप्स कल आके मैं शेयर करूंगा। कल आके शेयर करूंगा बेस टीम एंड आप लोगों ने इंडिया वर्सेस वेस्ट इंडीज वाले टूर पे जो मैंने टीम्स शेयर करी उससे आपको फायदा भी हुआ और आप लोगों ने काफी सपोर्ट किया, काफी शेयर किया, ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा लोगों को शेयर किया तो काफी व्यूज आए, तो अच्छा लगा देखकर। इसी तरह आप लोग सपोर्ट करते रहें तो मैं भी आप लोगों के लिए अच्छा कंटेंट लाता रहूंगा। अभी फेब का ही लास्ट वीक है, इसमें काफी सारा कंटेंट आप लोगों के लिए आने वाला है। उसके बाद हम बात करेंगे जब मार्च में पहुंचेंगे तो मार्च में इंडिया वर्सेस श्रीलंका की टेस्ट सीरीज स्टार्ट होगी एंड उसके बाद विमेंस वर्ल्ड कप स्टार्ट होगा 6 मार्च से। तो वो काफ़ी एक्साइटिंग एक वर्ल्ड कप, विमेंस टीम का वर्ल्ड कप 5 साल बाद स्टार्ट होने वाला है। नेक्स्ट मैचेस ऑफ रणजी ट्रॉफी व्हेन? सी, नेक्स्ट ट्रॉफी ऑफ रणजी ट्रॉफी स्टार्टिंग सून, आई थिंक ऑन 24th इट्स स्टार्टिंग। सो सैंड्स का मैसेज आया है। फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल थैंक यू सैंड्स फॉर सेंडिंग 500, मतलब मैं बहुत बड़ा अमाउंट है फॉर, सो थैंक यू सैंड्स। Sorry for pulling leg in chat like I did on Twitter. Had planned this earlier to give this a small token of appreciation for all the work done so far. Keep up the sincerity. Thank you Sands for your support. और बहुत अच्छा लगता है आप लोग सुपर चैट जब सेंड करते हो एंड सो थैंक यू। इसी तरह सपोर्ट करते रहो सैंड्स। आप ट्विटर पे भी काफ़ी सपोर्ट करते हो, वहीं से मेरे साथ कनेक्ट हुए एंड उसके बाद आपने वहाँ पे भी सपोर्ट किया, आपने देखा। सो थैंक यू। इसी तरह आप सपोर्ट करते रहो और मैं आप लोगों के लिए और भी अच्छा कंटेंट लाता रहूँगा, आप लोगों के लिए ऐसा कंटेंट आता रहेगा। तो बस इसी तरह सपोर्ट करते रहें एंड मैं आप लोगों के लिए अच्छा कंटेंट लाता रहूँगा। आज मेरे साथ जॉन्स जैसे जुड़ेंगे, थोड़ा-सा वो लेट हैं, थोड़ा जॉन्स को लेट हो रहा है आने में, सो आई एम सो सॉरी फॉर दैट, बट डोंट वरी, जॉन्स मेरे साथ थोड़ी ही देर में जुड़ेंगे एंड देन वी विल स्टार्ट अ लाइव Q&A सेशन। सो आप लोग मेरे साथ एंड तक जॉइन रह सकते हैं। आरसीबी क्रिकेट, विभोर ब्रो, समवन गिव यू 500, यस, सेंड्स ब्रो गिव, सो थैंक यू सेंड। एंड संजू सैमसन के आप फैन हो, संजू सैमसन का सिलेक्शन टीम इंडिया में वापस हुआ है, सो मैं होप करता हूँ संजू को प्लेइंग 11 में भी चांस मिले और उसका वो बहुत आउटस्टैंडिंग परफॉर्मेंस करें और आपको खुशी हो, और उसके बाद जब राजस्थान रॉयल्स के आप सपोर्टर हो तो राजस्थान भी अच्छा करे इस आईपीएल में एंड टॉप 4 तक जा पाए, मतलब मैं चाहूँगा ज़रूर, क्योंकि राजस्थान रॉयल्स के फैंस काफ़ी सपोर्ट करते हैं मेरे चैनल को। सो थैंक यू सेंड्स वंस अगेन। सो गाइस, आप लोग भी सुपर चैट भेज सकते हैं, आपको राइट कॉर्नर में ऑप्शन नज़र आ रहा होगा, वहाँ से सुपर चैट भेज सकते हैं इफ़ यू विश, अगर आपको कंटेंट अच्छा लगे। और अभी मेरे साथ जॉन्स जुड़ेंगे Q&A सेशन के लिए, सो उसके बाद मैं ट्राई करूँगा सारे क्वेश्चंस देने का, लेकिन अगर कुछ क्वेश्चन मिस हो जाता है और आपको लगता है बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट क्वेश्चन, तो आप उसे सुपर चैट से भी भेज सकते हैं। सो जॉन्स मेरे साथ थोड़ी देर से जुड़ेंगे, उसके बाद हम बात करेंगे इंडिया वर्सेस श्रीलंका की T20 सीरीज की, टेस्ट सीरीज की, हम बात करेंगे इंडिया वर्सेस वेस्ट इंडीज की, लगातार 6 मैचेस जो हम जीते हैं, और हम लगातार 6 मैचेस जीते हैं। सॉरी मत बोल भाई, मैं तो मजाक कर रहा था। जॉन से तो नाइस गाय, ही सपोर्ट्स ऑलमोस्ट एवरी स्पोर्ट्स कंटेंट क्रिएटर। बिल्कुल, हाँ, जॉन तो सबको सपोर्ट करते हैं और काफ़ी हम्बल है, मेरे चैनल पे काफ़ी बार आ चुके हैं। जब मैंने फर्स्ट टाइम क्रिकेट कोलैबोरेशन किया था तो जॉन्स मेरे पहले गेस्ट थे, और अब आज का जो डे है ये काफ़ी स्पेशल भी है मेरे लिए। आज जो ये 22 फेब है, 2 फेब 2022, तो ये काफ़ी स्पेशल डे है मेरे लिए, क्योंकि आज 1500 सब्सक्राइबर्स भी पूरे हो गए हैं आप लोगों के सपोर्ट के साथ। तो आज 1500 सब्सक्राइबर्स पूरे हुए हैं चैनल के, 5000 वॉच आवर्स पूरा हुआ है, एंड उसके साथ ट्विटर पे भी 2000 फॉलोअर्स पूरे हुए हैं। सो आज ये जो 2 का डे है, मतलब ये जो 22 फेब है, 22 ऑफ सेकेंड मंथ ऑफ 2022, सो ये इस डेट पर 1500 सब्सक्राइबर्स, 200 ट्विटर फॉलोअर्स एंड 2000 ट्विटर फॉलोअर्स एंड 5000 वॉचर्स कंप्लीट हुए हैं आज के दिन। सो आप लोगों ने काफी सपोर्ट किया रिसेंट टाइम में, स्पेशली जब वेस्ट इंडीज वर्सेस इंडिया की सीरीज आई, तो मैं कवर कर रहा था उस टाइम। मेगा ऑक्शन को भी मैंने कवर किया, फुल 10 आवर्स तक मैंने वॉचर चलाया डेली। सो आप लोगों के सपोर्ट की वजह से ही हो पाता है गाइस। तो इसी तरह आप लोग सपोर्ट करते हैं और मैं आप लोगों के लिए अच्छा से अच्छा कंटेंट लाता रहूंगा। सो 15,000 सब्सक्राइबर्स विदाउट स्पॉन्सरशिप्स एंड एड्स, मेहनत ओपी, थैंक यू सेंड्स। आपका सपोर्ट है, राजस्थान रॉयल्स के फैंस ने काफी सपोर्ट किया, आप भी सपोर्ट कर रहे हो, संजू के फैंस काफी सपोर्ट करते हैं, एंड थैंक यू। इसी तरह सपोर्ट करते रहो, शेयर करते रहो, बहुत अच्छा लगता है आप लोगों के साथ बातें करने में। थैंक यू गुंजन श्रीवास्तव जी, एंड थैंक यू कीर्ति श्रीवास्तव जी ऑल्सो। सो इसी तरह शेयर करते रहें, ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा सब्सक्राइबर्स हुए तो मेरे को भी मज़ा आएगा आप लोगों के साथ जब बात करूँगा। कल मैं फिर लाइव आऊँगा इंडिया वर्सेस श्रीलंका की, जब फैंटेसी टीम आपके साथ शेयर करूँगा। आप लोगों ने काफ़ी सपोर्ट किया फैंटेसी के वीडियोज़ को अभी तक। पहले हमने आईपीएल का कवरेज किया था फैंटेसी क्रिकेट में, और उसके बाद कवर किया है वर्ल्ड कप, और उसके बाद इंडिया वर्सेस साउथ अफ्रीका से रीस्टार्ट किया 22 में, और उसके बाद जब वेस्ट इंडीज़ के लिए आया तो काफ़ी सक्सेस उसमें मिला। सो ऐसे ही सपोर्ट करते हैं ताकि सक्सेस मिले फैंटेसी में भी और आप लोगों को भी फ़ायदा हो। एंड ध्रुव मित्रा का इस बीच में जो क्वेश्चन आया था उसका मैं आंसर दे नहीं पाया था कि रणजी ट्रॉफी का सेट 2 कब स्टार्ट हो रहा है। सो 24 फेब से स्टार्ट हो रहा है रणजी ट्रॉफी का सेट 2, जिसमें आपको काफ़ी सारे मैचेस देखने को मिलेंगे। पहला जो सेट रहा काफ़ी एक्साइटिंग था, जिसमें मध्य प्रदेश ने गुजरात को हराया, जो थोड़ा सा अनएक्सपेक्टेड था। सो काफ़ी सारी ऐसी चीज़ें हुई हैं जो एक्सपेक्ट नहीं की थी। सो गाइस, जॉन्स मेरे साथ जुड़ने वाले हैं थोड़ी ही देर में, जस्ट 1 और 2 मिनट्स में मेरे साथ जॉन्स ज्वाइन होने वाले हैं। सो आप लोग मेरे साथ बने रहें। आई हैव क्वेश्चन, प्लीज प्लीज आंसर। जॉन्स मेरे साथ ज्वाइन होने वाले हैं बस कुछ ही देर में, सो आप लोग मेरे साथ बने रहें। क्या संजू को फर्स्ट मैच में मौका मिलेगा? बिल्कुल मिलेगा, आई थिंक उनको मिलना चाहिए, डेफिनेटली मिलना चाहिए, बिकॉज बहुत ही अच्छा परफॉर्मेंस रहा है अभी तक संजू सैमसन का। अगर हम नोटिस करें, डोमेस्टिक्स में देखें, सैयद मुश्ताक अली में अच्छा परफॉर्मेंस रहा, उसके बाद उनका परफॉर्मेंस काफ़ी अच्छा आया था। विजेता ट्रॉफी में भी इनकंसिस्टेंट थे, बट परफॉर्मेंस अच्छा था, और उनके साथ ये बात रहती है कि स्ट्राइक रेट जो है उनका काफ़ी अच्छा रहता है। तो आपको संजू सैमसन जैसे प्लेयर्स T20 टीम में डेफिनेटली चाहिए। इसलिए आई बिलीव दैट संजू सैमसन विल डेफिनेटली गेट अ चांस इन फर्स्ट T20 आई, एंड he will get chances in all 3 T20 Is, and I think he might bat at number 3, और नंबर 3 सूट करता है संजू सैमसन को, so he should start at number 3. Aman Shrivastava, I have questions, please answer. So you can ask your questions. I will answer. Johns will answer. Johns is joining me in just 1 or 2 minutes. So Johns will be answering all the questions. I will try to take each and every question, but if I miss any question, then you can send that question via super chat also. You can see that super chat option is available in right corner, so आप वहां से super chat भी भेज सकते हैं. सो so, मेरे साथ जॉन्स जुड़ेंगे, उसके बाद हम इंडिया वर्सेस श्रीलंका की बात करेंगे, इंडिया वर्सेस वेस्ट इंडीज की बात करेंगे टेस्ट कैप्टन की, रोहित शर्मा को टेस्ट कैप्टन अनाउंस किया तो उस पर डिस्कशन करेंगे. एंड बहुत सारी बातें आज डिस्कशन करने के लिए जॉन्स के साथ. तो जॉन्स मेरे साथ ज्वाइन होने वाले हैं, उनका मैसेज आया जॉइनिंग इन 1 and 2 minutes. तो जॉन्स मेरे साथ ज्वाइन होंगे. For someone like you who is from MP, was Venki Iyer a big name there prior to his IPL debut? Yes, Venki Iyer did well in Vijay Hazare Trophy 2021. So so he got a chance in IPL, and hats off to KKR that they selected him and then they played him when they needed an attacking opener, because Shubman Gill and Nitish Rana were their first choice opener, but they were not doing a great job. So they went to Venki Iyer, and Venki Iyer, we will not forget his debut, because the way he batted against Trent Bolt and Jasprit Bumrah, he smashed a 50, I think, against Mumbai Indians. So that was an amazing debut for MP player, and I think this decade MP players will do well. We recently saw Avish Khan debuting, and there are many more good MP players. Someone like Aditya Shrivastava, who always does well in Ranji Trophy, and there is Rajat Patidar, who is an all format player, and there is an amazing all rounder Shubham Sharma, who recently won man of the match against Gujarat with his outstanding performance of 100, 92, and 4 wickets in this game. So this year, I think in this decade, MP players are going to rule. And now I have Crazy Johns, who has joined me. So Johns, welcome back to my YouTube channel.
Thanks a lot for inviting me as well.
Thank you, John, for joining. And many people have started sending their questions. So, guys, you can keep sending your question. I will try to take each and every question. And if you think your question is really important and I'm missing out on it, so you can send via super chat also. So, Johns, we will talk about India versus Sri Lanka series. We will discuss about India versus West Indies, a quick review of India versus West Indies, and then discussing on India's Test captain also. So, first of all, I want to ask about India versus West Indies. We won 6 consecutive matches under Rohit Sharma. Before that, we lost 3 consecutive white ball games. But here, young players got chance. They performed well. So, how you are feeling after these 6 matches?
I think it was expected result, even though West Indies is very good T20 side, but they have inexperience in the side. They are going through a transition phase. So India was the favorite, and everyone was expected India to win all the matches as well. And more than winning the series, I would say there are a few positives like runs in the middle order, which is really important moving into the World Cup. Then the performance of the bowlers, especially India defended the total. Considering there is lots of dew in Eden Gardens, and the way India defended those total, that was very a big positive moving towards the World Cup. And without Bumrah, India did as well. So there has been big positives. Like Harsha Patel is one of the biggest positive. The way he bowled in the end overs, everyone, even though Harsha Patel won the purple cap during the IPL, but the progress he made. In last few months, playing in the two series against New Zealand and right now against West Indies as well. So he has shown that progress in terms of bowling in death overs and after the 10th over as well. So I think Ashraf Patel is almost sealing his spot for the World Cup as well at number 8. Right now he has some challenges like Thakur is there, then Deepak Chahar is there, then Washington Sundar is there once he is fit. So that number 8 spot is wide open. So the right now Harsha Patel has that advantage the way he has been performing in recent times. Then coming to everyone knows how well Suryakumar Yadav has been playing in last 1 year. He has been the best batsman for Team India T20 format in last 1 year. Once he made his debut against England in last March. Then the power play runs, especially that is one of the important aspects. The Rohit Sharma has been scoring lots of runs in power play at a very good strike rate in last few T20 internationals which India played. So moving to the World Cup, India needs someone to take that advantage, which has been missing for Team India as well. So that would be vital. So all in all, I would say it was a very good series. Some of the positives stands tall for India as well.
Okay, and it's great that Team India is winning under Rohit Sharma, new captain. And now for India versus Sri Lanka series, few new names in this team. Sanju Samson has made a comeback. Ravindra Jadeja is coming back. Jasprit Bumrah will be vice captain. And Payal Garg has a question: Will Sanju Samson get chance in first game?
It will be interesting to see what is the role of Sanju Samson. Right now, if you look at Rohit is sealed, Iyer will be batting at number three, Suryakumar Yadav will be batting at number four. The number five spot is really open. So I don't see Rohit again going back to the middle order, which he did in the third T20. He'll be opening. The opener needs to be decided. Like there is Ishan Kishan is there, Ruturaj Gaikwad is there. Whoever India opens, maybe they might go with Ishan Kishan at the start. It will be unfortunate for Ruturaj as well. He just played one match, but I believe Team India is backing Ishan Kishan more right now in T20 format. So Ishan Kishan will be starting the series, and number five is an open spot. Like there is Deepak Huda is there, there is Sanju Samson is there, then there are a few others as well, if I'm right. So I believe Sanju Samson has that upper hand, and Rahul Dravid rates him so highly as well. And Sanju Samson at number three, number four might not be ideal for him, especially Hasaranga has got his numbers against Sanju Samson whenever he played as well. Considering that all factors, I would say Sanju at number five. Then number six is Venkatesh Iyer. The way he has been performing, it has been really good. And number seven will be Jadeja. He's coming back to the side. I believe he'll be taking that spot. He has been batting at number seven for almost a decade in T20 format, and he has been doing so well in terms of batting in last 2 years. He has improved a lot. So this will be the top seven. I believe Sanju will be starting the series. We don't know how team management is looking at that. Mainly there is Deepak Huda. Even though Deepak Huda has been part of the setup in last two series, but still Sanju has the upper hand mainly because Sanju has been playing for Team India. He even though he hasn't got that long run, but in the Sri Lanka series he played, in the Australia series he played. So he has been part of the system as well. So I believe they might start with Sanju.
Yes, even Chetan Sharma said that he is in scheme of things for T20 World Cup. So when we were talking about 5 and 6 position, Aman Srivastava asked the question, can Shah Rukh Khan be India's number 6 in T20 World Cup and play with 5 specialist bowlers?
I think it's really tough. They might go with that all-round factor, right? If once Hardik Pandya is fit and ready, the way if he has a very good IPL, then he will be seeing the number six spot. And then there is Venkatesh Iyer as well. So I believe it will be really tough for Shah Rukh Khan to play at number six. I don't see that happening very soon. He might bat at number five, but the issue is that there is Suryakumar Yadav. He has been performing so well, and India will be backing Rishabh on that number four. Even though Rishabh hasn't done that well, but in recently he scored that 50. When he played the last match, the second T20 against West Indies. So I believe it will be really tough for Shah Rukh Khan, but he'll be part of the system. And I believe Shah Rukh Khan needs that one big IPL season, even though he has been doing so well for Tamil Nadu, inside Mushtaq Ali, Vijay Sir, etc. But IPL plays that big role. If Shah Rukh Khan has a very good IPL this season, then things can change around. But still, I believe long way to go for Shah Rukh Khan.
Okay. And we have seen Sanju Samson struggling against his spinners in 2020 and in previous IPL seasons. But in 2021, John's why Sanju was good against Varun Chakravarti, Rashid Khan in last year IPL 2021. What was the difference from previous seasons?
I think if you look at Sanju's career, he has been looking to dominate against any type of bowling. He used to come and look to score runs at a pretty good strike rate. But in the last season, there was a change. Like he was taking his own time and going at a very good strike rate. He was not going at a strike rate of 90 or 95, but he was going at a strike rate of 120 or 130 or 135. That has been a big change. Sanju has been settling down as a batsman in first 10 balls or 15 balls. Then he used to attack as well. That has been a big change for Sanju Samson. And if you look at Sanju has that issues against fast wrist spin, especially the types of Hasaranga ball. That is where Sanju has that challenge. But apart from that, Sanju used to play most of the bowlers really well. It's just that settling down and getting that long run in T20 format. I believe Sanju has a very good career or very good future ahead as well. But he just need to replicate what he did for Rajasthan Royals in last year. That was one of the game-changing moments for Sanju as well, and he converted that form for Kerala as well inside Mushtaq. He scored around 270 runs something at a very good strike rate and very good average as well. So that is where Sanju needs to get together and He's a better player of fast bowling as well. That is why I believe he should be batting at number 5 in the T20 series.
Okay, but don't you think that Surya Kumar Yadav has sealed his spot at number 5, because out of 3 matches he batted at 5 in 2 matches and did well.
No, right now India does not have Rishabh Pant also now. So India does not have Rishabh Pant this series. And the last match, Surya came at number 5 mainly because Rohit was coming at number 4. I believe Rohit won't be doing that again. That is mainly due to for giving that opportunity to Ruturaj and Ishan Kishan to open together. But I believe Rohit will be opening in the first match against Sri Lanka. So Surya will be coming at number 4, and the fifth spot is open. There is Deepak Kuda or there is Sanju Samson. I believe Sanju will be starting the series as well.
Okay, and there are few questions coming regarding Test cricket also, so I will take them. But before that, we will be talking about T20s or T20s only. Yes, bro, which one is good in T20 eyes, Deepak Chair or Shardul Thakur? Whom will you choose in your playing 11?
Uh, I think there are a lot more players looking at the number 8 spot. I don't see, even though India played Deepak Chahar, then Harsha Patel, etc., together, or Thakur and Harsha Patel together, but in World Cup, I don't see that happening. If you look at the structure of the team, number 6 will be Venkatesh Iyer or Hardik Pandya, number 7 will be Jadeja, number 8 is that open spot. Then number 9, a spinner, Devi Bishnoi or UC Chahal or anyone. Number 10 will be a fast bowler, either Siraj or Bhuvaneshwar or Avesh Khan, anyone. Then number 11 will be Bumrah. So that only spot is open right now is number 8. There will be Deepak Chahar is there, Sadul Thakur is there, Washington Sundar is there, Harshar Patel is there. Right now I believe Harshar Patel has that upper hand over anyone, even though Deepak Chahar has been doing well. But still I believe Deepak Chahar is lot more a one-dimensional bowler, and India has, if Harsha Patel is there in the side, India will be getting the luxury like Harsha Patel plus Bumrah plus anyone from Siraj or Bhuvaneshwar or Avesh Khan. That will be making the death over more important or more tough for opposition. So I believe it will be. We can't say it's between Deepak versus Thakur. We can say these two in the ODI format. I believe in T20 format there is a lot more players at number 8 to look side. So it's really tough to choose who will be playing the World Cup. But right now I would say Harsha Patel has that upper hand.
Okay. And Johns, if Jadeja will be returning in playing 11 next game, so I think he will be batting at number 7, then 8 we will be have Harshal Patel, then it will be Bumrah and one more pacer. So with Jadeja returning, we will be able to play only Jadeja and Chahal, I think, and Ravi Bishnoi will have to sit out.
Ravi Bishnoi might be sitting out. Ravi Bishnoi or UC Chahal, I believe they will be starting with UC and giving that opportunity to Ravi Bishnoi in the second or third game something.
Okay. And Sands has a question. Hey Johns, a word on sensational 16-year-old Eden Appleton.
I haven't seen him board because there was no telecast of Kerala match, but I'm really looking forward to see him in the next match. Star Sports 2 will be telecasting the match of Kerala in the second round. So I'm really looking forward to see him. It's really tough to tell, but a great start as well. He picked 6 wickets in the first match. He's just 16-year-old as well. So T. Johanan might have seen something special at the Apple Tom. So I'm really looking forward to see him in the second round. I believe he'll be great. He has a great future, mainly because he's just 16, 17, and coming to the Kerala side. I really hope he develops more and get to play India once in the future as well.
Sure. And Avinagar, Sanju number. See, we have already discussed Sanju's batting position. According to Johns, he will be batting at number 5. And Rohit Sharma, along with Ishan Kishan, will be opening, as Team India will be backing Ishan Kishan for few more games. And now we have also discussed on this Siraj or Harshal Patel, whom do you think India will play in World Cup in Australia? John said everyone, Harshal Patel is ahead of everyone currently. Even Harshal has done really well, so I think he deserves to play that World Cup. Hey Johns, what do you think? Will Virat get his 71st century in Sri Lanka series Please take my name, Samkit Jain.
I really hope he gets very soon. Even though he has been performing so well in T20 format, Test cricket has been a bit up and down for Virat. Even though he has scored a couple of 50s, etc. But if you look at the standard of Virat Kohli in Test cricket, if you compare with 2020 and 2021, it has been a bit low. But every player goes through these tough times. If you look at careers of any great player, there will be tough times for 2 years or 3 years. Once you complete that 30 to 33 age. So I really hope Virat comes back. And if you look at the team schedule as well, most of the matches are in Asia, so he can get that groove among his teams as well. There is no tough conditions to play as well in next 1 year. Apart from that one test against England, and the captaincy baggage won't be there for Virat as well. So I really hope Virat gets that 71st in the Sri Lanka series, and if Virat gets that 100 very soon, we'll be seeing that many more hundreds as well. I believe that will be happening for Virat as well. Every great player has that one good knock or one good match, then they'll be getting that peak again. So I believe Virat has one more peak left before his retirement.
Okay, so now taking all the test cricket questions. Shivansh Shahi has a question. How will our pace attack look like after Shami, Shant, and Umesh retire in 2 3 years?
We have very good fast bowling lineup. There is Boomerang is there, Siraj is there, then Shivam Mavi might come into the side. Then Asran Nagaswala is there. Then Karthik Tyagi is there. Ankit Rajput is there. So India has very good fast bowlers coming through the ranks. There are many players who has been toiling so hard in the Ranji Trophy or in the IA season as well. Then there is Umran Malik is there. Avesh Khan is there. Prasidh Krishna is there. So there are many fast bowlers. Right now, there will be Siraj and Bumrah. Then Umesh has been doing well. Whenever he got opportunity in the England series, he did well. And Shami has been doing very well as well in Test cricket. So I believe this will be going into the 2023 WTC cycle as well. After that, there will be a transition phase, and once India get to play more, like they have toured South Africa recently, but they need to play more. Then we'll be getting that perfect idea who are Indian management or Indian captain looking for after 2023. But right now the names will be Shivam Mavi, Avesh Khan, then Ankit Rajput is there, Asam Nagaswala is there, Karthik Tyagi is there. Then there are a few others as well who can come to the ranks after 1 or 2 years.
Yep. And Jones, can we expect Ishan in red ball so he could get more experience to play swing and use that experience in white ball cricket?
I don't see Ishan Kishan coming through Test cricket right now. If you look at Rishabh Pant has already sealed that spot. Then there is KS Bharat as well, who has been the backup wicketkeeper. So I believe it will be tough for Ishan Kishan. I don't see, even though Ishan played in that India A series, but still, I would say it's too early or it's too tough for Ishan Kishan to get into the system right now. It can change after a few years, but still it will be tough.
Yes. Will this T20 series be any better compared to last West Indies series?
I would say Sri Lanka has a very good bowling unit compared to West Indies. More experience as well. Hasaranga is there, Tikshana is there, Dushmanda Chamire is there. So they have very good three bowlers in T20 format. So there will be challenge, but the issue will be batting. I don't see that challenge happening. So it will be India will be starting as the favorite, but Sri Lanka has that bowling unit. Maybe can upset one match, but winning the series for Sri Lanka will be really tough.
Yes, and same question was of Virat Kohli. What do you think about Sri Lankan spin attack? We have discussed about that Hasaranga, Theekshana, and Jeffrey Vanderse also. So they can upset in one game like they did in Sri Lanka. But I think India is favorite to in this series. Some kid has one more question. Johns, who is your favorite player?
Right now, I would say there are many players like Shimron, Admire, Glenn Phillips, etc. Earlier it was MS Dhoni, then team is CSK.
Yes, CSK fan Johns. Is there a chance that all Aussies player can who are not participating in Pakistan series can come before 6th April? Please reply.
We need to wait and watch mainly because the schedule is yet to come of IPL. So we need to wait and how that goes. Right now, players might miss few games mainly because the contract is till April 6th. So if IPL starts on March 26th or 27th, then we might see players missing 1 or 2 games. But if IPL is starting on April 2nd or 3rd, we might see players missing at least 1 game, etc. So right now, Glenn Maxwell, then David Warner, Pat Cummins, then Josh Hazelwood, etc. will be available on April 6th or April 7th, depending on the quarantine finishes. Then apart from that, most of the players will be available by April 10th or 11th or 12th.
Okay. And Virat Kohli was asking, what do you think about Sri Lankan spin attack in Test cricket?
Uh, I it will be. I don't see that too much challenge. We need to wait and watch the team selection. Right now, Ramesh Mendis is ruled out of the T20 series, so Jai Vikrama will be a very good challenge. But still, India used to play that left arm spin so well. So I don't see that challenge. If you compare Sri Lanka's spin attack in T20 format and Sri Lanka's spin attack in Test cricket, I would say that T20 format spin attack is very good. So it will be really tough for Sri Lanka to have that challenge in Test cricket. And it depends on the pitches as well. We need to wait and watch how India going to prepare the pitches. And one of the Test matches will be day and night encounter as well in Chinnaswamy Stadium. So fast bowlers will be having that more effectiveness, even though spinners took that wicket in Motera Stadium last year. But still, I would say in Bangalore, fast bowlers will be having that upper hand.
Yes. And Deepak Chahar ruled out disappointing things. So there was a question. Yes, Yogendra was asking that Rahane scored a century in Ranji Trophy, but still he didn't got selected.
I hear that.
Ajinkya Rahane scored a century in first Ranji Trophy game, but he still didn't got selected.
I think India is going through a transition phase. It will be really tough for Rahane and Pujara to come back. Right now, they'll be investing on Vihari or then Shubman Gill is there, then Shreyas Iyer is there. So I believe 1 or 2 hundreds won't be helping Rahane or Pujara. They need to score lots of runs. And right now, if you're going to invest like Vihari or Gill or Shreyas Iyer going to play the Sri Lanka series, that means you need to give that long rope, maybe 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 series, then look how they stand, where they stand as a player, then move forward. I believe that will be the better way for Indian cricket as well. So I believe we need to wait for the opportunity for youngsters how they are going to perform in these upcoming 15 months. Especially most of the test matches are at Asia, so these guys will be getting that a punch or rhythm to be part of the test setup and play the overseas test match. So I believe it will be really tough for Rahan and Pujara going forward.
Yes, and I think Team India has moved on for them, and it's okay. John's almost every cricket expert is talking about Ishan Kishan opening with Rohit Sharma in World Cup, and KL Rahul should bat in middle order in T20 is also. So, what do you think about that?
No, I don't see Ishan Kishan opening in the World Cup. There is Deepak Chahar is there. Deepak Chahar, not there will be KL Rahul is there. So KL Rahul will be opening along with Rohit. I don't see there will be any change in before the World Cup. Ishan will be the backup option, and Ishan needs to perform as well. It's not he's not confirmed as a backup wicketkeeper or backup opener. He needs to perform right now. His form has been bit down, but he has lots of time. There is three T20 against Sri Lanka, then IPL is there, then South Africa series is there, the England tour, West Indies tour, Asia Cup, etc. There are lots of matches left for Ishan Kishan, but he needs to perform consistently. Right now, he will be the backup wicketkeeper and backup opener, but anything can change. But I don't see Ishan Kishan opening in the World Cup because once KL Rahul comes back, you need to give that spot to KL Rahul. So I don't see that happening.
Yes. And Prakhar was asking who will play all three matches in this T20 series: Ishan, Sanju, Rutu, or Shreyas.
I think Iyer will be getting that opportunity. He'll be batting at number three all the matches. Then Ritu and Ishan might interchange. Maybe Ishan might get two opportunities and Ritu might get one opportunity, or Ritu get two opportunity and Ishan gets one opportunity. Then I believe Sanju will be getting all the matches because or Deepak Huda is there. So it will be really tough, but Iyer will be getting all the games. That is almost 100% sure because a team will be looking to give that opportunity to Iyer.
Okay. And Sam Kit was asking, CSK don't have Aussies. Johns, we both happy our squad will be full. CSK don't have much Aussies player in their team.
Yes, we didn't get the players like Josie Hazelwood was one of the players. One of the players the management was looking, but they didn't get that. CSK don't have any Australian players, but still they might miss one or two games only. There are 14 or 15 games in the IPL. So I don't see that making a big impact, and we need to wait and watch when the IPL going to start. Right now, they have sort of told that it will be 26 or 27 something, but it can change depending on the availability of players. So it's too early to tell these things.
Okay, and Roman Reigns WhatsApp status was asking who will open for RCB, Faf, Anuj, or Virat Kohli.
Uh, I would prefer Anish Rawat to open along with Virat or Faf. That will be ideal because he's an youngster. He needs to get that exposure. So I believe Anish Rawat should be opening. At number three, I would prefer Virat, even though his form against spin is not that great right now. But still, I would back Virat to play at number three and Faf and Anuj to open.
Okay, and Akshat Mishra was asking, can Prasidh Krishna be included in test team because he has height advantage and that pace?
Uh, it's too early to tell. I believe Prasid Krishna has been doing well for Karnataka in Ranji season, but still he needs to play India A, for the India A team because right now we have Shammi is there, Siraj is there, Bumrah is there, Umesh is there. Then there will be grooming up other pacers as well. So I believe it's too early for Prasid, but still Prasid will be part of the India A setup if he is free from the limited or format, etc. So I believe it's too early to tell.
Okay. And Sanju missed first Ranji game due to rehab at NCA. Will they play him all three matches instead of Ishan? No, we have already discussed that Ishan will be opening and Sanju will be batting at number 5 according to Johns. And I think Sanju Samson is 100% fit. That's why he has been selected. For whom Mohali pitch will assist in first match for fast bowlers or spinners?
I believe fast bowlers has that upper hand if you look at, and then it is a night match starting at 7 p.m. So fast bowlers will be having that upper hand, I believe. But still, Sri Lanka spinners are really class. Hasaranga is the number one ranked spinner. Thikshan has been doing so well, even in the Australian conditions as well. So they can overcome that pitch condition, but still, Mohali used to assist fast bowlers, especially in the night conditions, and there will be lots of DU factor as well.
Okay. And who will bat at number 3 for India in Test series against Sri Lanka?
Uh, there my choice will be Vihari at number three and Shubman Gill at number five. That will be ideal for me. But team management might play Iyer at number five, mainly because Iyer did well in the New Zealand series. He scored 100 whenever he got opportunity, has been performing. But ideally, Vihari will be at number three, Virat at number four, and then Iyer might start at number five. But my preference will be Shubman Gill at number five.
Okay. So guys, if you have more questions, you can send. And John's doesn't have much more time, but I will try to take almost. I have taken your all questions, and if you have any more questions, you can send. There are no T20 matches in Mohali. I was asking about first Test match. Okay. What should be ideal Test 11 for India against Sri Lanka?
Yes, I think I got wrong. T20 matches are happening in Lucknow and Dharmshala, and Test match is happening in Mohali and Bangalore.
Yes.
Coming to T20 Test matches, I believe it will be getting assistance like fourth day or fifth day. There will be assistant. I believe Curator will be making a typical Indian wicket. I don't see rank turners happening again. Even though we saw rank turners against England, but I believe we might see that typical Indian wicket, which has been the case apart from few matches here and there. So spinners will be getting that assistance on fourth day, fifth day, but I don't see that happening too often from day one. Then Test 11 will be Rohit will be opening with Mayank. Number 3 will be Vihari. Number 4 will be Virat. Number 5, my preference will be Shubman Gill, but team might start with this
Aiyar.
Shreyas Iyer. Then number 6 will be Rishabh Pant. Number 7 will be Jadeja. Number 8 will be depending on the fitness. Ashwin need to pass that fitness. If he is passing that fitness, Ashwin will be playing at number 8. Then number 9, we need to wait and watch. There are few fitness problems. Then fast bowlers will be Bumrah will be the vice captain, so he will be starting the series. Then second pacer, I believe Shami will be starting as well. So the one on open spot will be number 9. There are lots of spinners, so we need to wait how that goes on. Right now there is Jayant Yadav is there. He has be part of the setup as well. He might start, and there is Saurav Kumar as well. So we need to wait and watch how that goes. But if they when for, look for that experience, then Saurav Kumar from Uttar Pradesh should be making not experience. If they need some variety, then Saurav Kumar from Uttar Pradesh should be starting the series.
Okay. So thanks a lot, guys, for joining. And sorry if I missed your question because there were many messages in live chat. So if I missed your question, so sorry for that. And if you think your question is really, really important, and you can send it with super chat, so it will come on screen. And Prakhar was asking where does Pant fits in ODI team of with KL batting lower down, and who will replace Dhawan? Dhawan, I think.
I think ODI series is not part of Sri Lanka. Sri Lanka series only T20s and test apart. But if you look at the ODI team, I don't see the one going away very soon. The one will be opening with Rohit. Number 3 will be Virat. Number 4 will be Rishabh. Number 5 will be KL Rahul. Number 6, it all depends on if Hardik is coming back. Hardik will be batting at number 6, or else Surya Kumar Yadav is there. Then number 7 will be Jadeja, and four bowlers. So that will be the ideal team combination in the 2023 World Cup as
Okay. And all the matches of IPL happening in Maharashtra, so MI have advantage. Is this right?
I don't see that happening. BCC will be looking after the pitch as well. So I don't see that much advantage, especially in T20 format, etc. We can make advantages in Test cricket, but in T20s, I don't see that advantage unless Chennai playing in Chepauk, etc. But BCC will be handling the pitches, and there is only 2-3 pitches are there. So their pitches will be dying out. Spinners will be getting more advantage. And Mumbai Indians, if you look at Mumbai Indians, does not have that great spinner. They might have few of them, but they don't have a skill of Rashid Khan or Hasaranga, etc. So I don't see that happening like Mumbai getting an advantage, etc.
Okay. So thank you, John, for joining. It was a pleasure having you. And keep joining me, keep coming on my channel. Thank you for supporting.
Thanks a lot for inviting me as well.
Thank you, John. सो गाइज मेरे साथ जुड़े थे क्रिक क्रेजी जॉन्स। अगर आपको ये सेशन पसंद आया हो तो इसको आपको करना है सब्सक्राइब, चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करना है, वीडियो को लाइक और शेयर कीजिए। आपको ऐसा और भी कंटेंट चैनल पे देखने को मिलेगा और बहुत सारा कंटेंट आपके लिए अवेलेबल है। कल मैं फिर से लाइव आऊंगा, कल फैंटेसी टिप्स शेयर करूंगा इंडिया वर्सेस श्रीलंका फर्स्ट T20 आई के लिए। जैसा ध्रुव मित्रा का क्वेश्चन है कल लाइव आओगे, सो यस कल मैं लाइव आऊंगा 6:30 PM पर और इंडिया वर्सेस श्रीलंका के मैच के लिए मैं शेयर करूंगा इंडिया वर्सेस श्रीलंका के मैच के लिए शेयर करूंगा फैंटेसी टिप्स। पहला जो गेम है उसके लिए बेस टीम शेयर करूंगा। बिल्कुल बिल्कुल ध्रुव मित्रा, सो मैं टीम शेयर करूंगा आप लोगों के साथ इंडिया वर्सेस श्रीलंका के फर्स्ट गेम के लिए। क्या आपकी टीम होनी चाहिए, किन प्लेयर्स को आप पिक कर सकते हो। इंडिया वर्सेस वेस्ट इंडीज के टाइम भी मैंने ये किया था और आप लोगों ने काफी सपोर्ट किया, तो इसी तरह सपोर्ट करते रहें। सो मुझे भी अच्छा लगता है और आपके लिए मैं और भी अच्छा कंटेंट लेके आता रहूंगा, तो इसी तरह सपोर्ट करते रहें। एंड प्लीज़ ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा शेयर करें। आप मुझे ट्विटर, इंस्टाग्राम पे भी फॉलो कर सकते हैं, लिंक आपको मिल जाएगी डिस्क्रिप्शन में। सो मुझे ट्विटर पे फॉलो करें, इंस्टाग्राम पे फॉलो करें, वहाँ पे मैं आपको अपने चैनल से रिलेटेड सारी अपडेट्स देता हूँ। एंड थैंक यू एवरीवन फॉर जॉइनिंग। थैंक यू ध्रुव मित्रा, बाय। ओके, स्टडी के लिए जा रहा हूँ। ओके ध्रुव, सो थैंक यू गाइज फॉर जॉइनिंग एंड स्पेशल थैंक्स टू सेंड्स who send us a super chat that to of 500 rupees. So thanks a lot, Sands, and keep supporting. So thank you everyone. See you tomorrow at 6:30 p.m. कल मिलते हैं 6:30 पे। और इस वीडियो को प्लीज ज्यादा से ज्यादा लाइक कीजिएगा, शेयर, कमेंट करके बताइएगा कैसा लगा। और चैनल को अगर सब्सक्राइब नहीं किया तो सब्सक्राइब करके नोटिफिकेशन की बेल जरूर बजाइएगा। थैंक यू फॉर वॉचिंग। बाय बाय।